Hogan Johnson, and I am a photographer and graphic designer. I moved to London to pursue a master's in graphic design, and my first year I was there, we had a final project which could kind of be anything that we wanted to put together and design. And living in London, I found myself walking around a lot and taking photos of the parks and nature and puddles and reflections, and I really realized how much I loved capturing things in everyday life that we typically pass by without seeing, the everyday ordinary, and trying to take a picture of it from a different perspective and turn it into something that you'd want to stop and look at. And that's what my first year final project ended up being, was a book called Quotidian, which is just the everyday ordinary, but trying to make it artistic and beautiful. When I started doing photography, I didn't really study it, so there weren't people that I was trying to necessarily mimic. Oddly enough, it's just my inspirations come from, I think, everyone. With things like Instagram, there's key people that you find that maybe aren't the most famous or successful people, but they're looking at things differently, be it taking architecture and zooming in so that someone's gallery is entirely about patterns and patterns that you see in nature. And those are kinds of my influences and inspirations, I believe, in my work. I would love to get my work out there a bit more. I think it would be really fantastic to find a way to incorporate photography within design in terms of my career. I would love to work with people, whether it's companies or musicians or somehow even in advertising, and using photography, perspective photography, and trying to highlight an event or a group, not necessarily by the whole of it, but by bits and pieces through photography, whether it's focusing in on, like a musician, for example, focusing in on their hands playing the guitar instead of the whole musician in and of itself, and trying to create an art form to highlight what they do, but in an artistic way. My name is Hogan, and I am a raw artist.